Hello once again, everybody. This is the last segment to show the potential spots and sites for economic development within North Lawndale community. It's getting a little bit cold outside, so I am doing this segment from my car. But what I'm going to show you in this segment is the last big major development that we're trying to bring into North Lawndale. As a recap, the first one was, of course, the Arts and Culture District that will house the Buddy Guy Art and Cultural Center, and that, of course, was on Kedzie and Arlington. The second one was the North Lawndale Commons that would bring in both residential and commercial and retail spots together on Roosevelt, between Kildare and Costner as one of the main spots, and that is going to be emulating the design that was set forth in the University Village right by UIC, Halsted and Roosevelt. The last huge development within North Lawndale that we're going to bring forth with this group is the creation of the North Lawndale Plaza. This is located very, 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 very close to the North Lawndale Commons off of Roosevelt, because since we're bringing in this new this huge and massive residential complexes, we want to have everything right at their fingertips, as far as grocery stores, as far as Targets and bigger places where they can get the bulk of their necessities still within North Lawndale, so the money's still generated within our community that we want to stay and focus in. So I'm going to turn the camera around in a couple seconds to show you. We're on the corner of Costner, a block and a half north of Roosevelt. It's a huge abandoned buildings that we plan to tear down and bring in the North Lawndale Plaza. Now, this plaza is emulating from the Marshfield Plaza out on 119th, right off the I-57 Expressway. What they did over there was they had a huge, massive amount of land that they brought in Targets and Jewel Osco. They brought in Panera Breads, Panda Expresses, LA Fitness. Pretty much everything that anyone in that community would need is right there in that plaza. And we plan to do the same thing in North Lawndale. The last segment, I'm going to actually show you a clip of the Marshfield Plaza so you can get an idea of what can actually be put in this land, and that can bring so much money, so much diversity, so much necessities to North Lawndale community. I'm going to turn the camera around now to show you the parcel of lands that we're going to use to bring in the North Lawndale Plaza. Of course, you can see that it's vacant now. It's huge. It stretches, I want to say, about 2 blocks west of Costner. That would bring in money into the North Lawndale community. This will be the new home for the North Lawndale Plaza. Directly east of the plaza, sorry, excuse my mirror. I'm told you guys I'm inside the car. It's kind of chilly outside. So directly east of the plaza is where we spotted to put the North Lawndale Commons. This is a different view. At first it was on Roosevelt. This is the block or 2 north of Roosevelt that will also occupy the North Lawndale Commons. So you will have this mixed usage right directly east of the plaza. You will have large amounts of homes and condos and apartments. So when you bring in that large number of people, you have to supply them with the necessities that they need to survive, as far as restaurants and clothing stores and grocery stores. And having it right next to them, so close and still within the community, allow them to recycle the money back into the place that they call home. So once again, this is the last development site that I'm showing you right now. Is the North Lawndale Commons that we've mentioned before, and the last site was the North Lawndale Plaza that will have huge commercial spots and huge commercial and retail spots, including Targets, Jewel Osco, bigger places that would bring the necessities that this community need right at their fingertips.